Rhea Ripley looks like she has something to say. We know the champ's having issues. Let's hear what she says.
She's laid down the challenge.
And the crowd wants to see this.
I knew there was something in the air tonight.
We could see this blow up in a matter of moments.
Making sure the champ feels her presence here.
We all heard her, and we all want it to happen.
A match between these two would be exciting.
Careful what you wish for.
All there is to do is ring the bell now.
It's the man, Becky Lynch, set for one-on-one action here tonight.
And you can see it in her eyes. Becky's always ready for a fight. Seriously, if you step in the ring with her, you better be ready to fight for your life, because we know that Becky definitely will.
Absolutely, Byron. That fire in Becky's eyes cannot be extinguished, so if Becky gets her way here, we're about to witness one heck of a fight.
And Rhea Ripley's also in the ring, no doubt looking to remind everyone watching in the crowd and even in the locker room just why she's called the Eradicator.
Yeah, it really doesn't take much to set Rhea off, so this match might end up being more like a massacre once it gets going. I'm suddenly very glad I'm sitting here and not in the ring with Rhea. Strong takedown. Got drilled with a devastating knee strike.
And now Rhea is in a compromised position.
The man taking control, and Ripley with nothing she can do to stop it.
Back elbow smash, nothing fancy.
Drop kick to the face. Ripley's strength being nullified with moves like that.
And Becky saw an obstacle in her way and handled it accordingly. Getting her set up for something in the corner. Uh-oh. It's a long way up and an even longer way down. Here we go.
The Exploder.
A move from that height could rearrange your bones.
Running forearm. Lynch's strategy paying dividends.
Ripley needs to be resourceful. Find an opening.
Timely reversal on Lynch. Caught into a dragon screw.
Game changer.
Corey, what advice do you have for Becky in this one? How can the man eradicate the Eradicator?
Becky will need to do whatever she can to avoid getting absolutely manhandled, no pun intended, by Ripley. She can't let Rhea Ripley get the rampage going. She can't let Rhea start treating her like just another victim. Luckily, Becky Lynch is no one's victim, putting her in a dangerous position.
Becky Lynch has her opponent seated on the top rope. What is going through the mind of, oh my goodness, Exploder from the top rope.
Rhea Ripley in a state of distress.
Becky's dishing out a last kicking.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex launched.
Hooking it up here, what's next?
Pump handle suplex.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Boom, one step ahead there.
Rhea isn't taking this lying down. Rolled up from behind. This could be it.
Countered into a new cover. She releases the pin. An interesting strategy. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Becky showing no restraint.
Things look dire for Rhea. She isn't taking this lying down anymore.
And now she can start to claw her way back into this fight. We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Oh, God. Oh. And Becky there wasn't looking her best when she took that shot.
Rhea with a reminder that the pain she delivers is no dream.
Becky Lynch got a locked in submission move to disarm her here.
Almost trapped, but she gets away.
Catches the leg.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
Schoolboy! Shoulders up here!
Hold on.
Trying to steal one here. And what's she doing?
She has more pain to inflict, Cole.
Big offense could be coming here.
Oh, what are they going to do here?
Dangerous situation for both athletes.
Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me. The Avalanche Exploder.
Oh, no. Someone call the orthodontist.
Front kick to the face.
What are we going to see here?
Face buster. Ooh, Becky just aggressively going after that arm. She gets bounced into the corner. Legs caught. Caught. Dragon screw. Attack after attack is smothering Rhea.
Becky's taking what she wants.
She's vulnerable. Up on the top turnbuckle.
Becky Lynch with her opponent in a very dangerous position. And here we go.
Manhandle slam.
And Ripley felt every bit of that.
There's two. And a victory. What a win she picks up here tonight.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
The man came around to take down the Eradicator. What a match.
Rhea Ripley came into this one ready for a fight, but in the end, Becky Lynch just seemed to want it more.
Yeah, Becky was the hungrier competitor this time around, but I have no doubt that
Here comes the role model and the foundation of the women's division.
In the minds of many, already an all-time great.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Bayley has worked her entire life for this, and whether you like her or not, she is always true to herself.
Bayley had a vision and made it happen. Survived so many ups and downs.
Bayley has something special inside that drives her and has made her one of the greatest in history. A true student of the game, Bayley can flex on you in so many ways.
A tremendous strategist with an amazing will to win. A woman whose career has represented a crucial change in women's wrestling.
You know, I'm glad to see you're finally seeing the light about the role model.
Unapologetic to their core, selfish to their core. This is the Judgment Day.
Well, the Judgment Day don't care who they offend or who they tick off because they always have the numbers.
And her opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
Look, you can hate them all you want, but the Judgment Day is more often than not draped in gold.
We've seen members win the tag titles, the men's and women's world titles. You can't deny the talent of this group.
Hey, no one's denying Judgment Day's talent, just calling out how they conduct themselves and how they get their wins and titles.
Look, when you run things like Judgment Day does, the rules don't apply to you.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Is she ready for a competitor like Bayley, who's always in control?
She looks like it right now, but we won't know for sure until the bell rings.
There's the bell, and we've got the polarizing Liv Morgan in action.
I don't get what's not to like about her. Liv is a master manipulator in and out of the ring. That's something that should be praised, not condemned. If you don't like what Liv's doing, I suggest you go cry about it.
Many superstars manipulate people for their benefit, but when Liv does it, it just seems extra cruel, Corey.
Bayley's the role model for a reason, though, Cole. Knock her down, she'll only get back up stronger than ever. You can't help but admire that.
Yeah, Corey, Bayley's resilience is really unmatched. No doubt about it, it'll play a role in this match. Maneuvers out of the way.
Oh, my God.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Drop kick hits the mark.
Sliding in under the rope, she's back in the ring. Turns it around. Head scissor. All right, Corey, what's the go-to strategy when taking on Liv Morgan?
It's pretty straightforward, Cole. Corner Liv and beat her down. If Liv Morgan can't find room to operate and get her rhythm going in the ring, she will find herself in big trouble.
Nice takedown.
Oh, looking to gain control here. Finishes with a bridge. Cover. She gets a quick kick out there.
Yeah, she probably knew that cover wouldn't do it.
Oh, what a forearm.
Uh-oh.
Morgan timed that one well.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals. Belly to belly. That's how a role model does it. Take notes, morons.
The more the WWE Universe voices their disgust.
Bayley.
Morgan is in deep peril here.
Two. Wow, just barely making it out.
I have no idea where Liv Morgan just found the strength to kick out like that. But she did.
And Bayley is consumed with anger. Has to be frustrated, not putting her away there. Oh, God. And wait a minute. What's the manager doing?
Grabbing an item from under the ring is perfectly within the duties of being a manager.
Oh, she's still alive.
I don't know what you have to do to keep Bayley down, but you better reopen the playbook.
And Liv Morgan truly thought she finished it. She can't let this get. And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. Look at that counter from Bayley.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Oh, man. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Boom!
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Inside, no more holding back, going all out now.
And just like that, the scales are imbalanced.
to the gut. Just a second. Rollins lands. Can Bayley take advantage?
Immediate cover after the impact. And that'll do it. It's finally over.
Here is your winner, Bayley.
And Liv Morgan is the one who gets knocked off here tonight.
I can tell Bayley is soaking in this winning atmosphere, enjoying the moment. Here comes the Austrian anomaly, Gunther.
A man with one purpose, to prove the math sacred.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
Look at the pure determination on his face.
It's determination and confidence, Cole, because Gunther knows exactly how good he is. Gunther knows he is on another level.
It seems like Gunther is rarely in a good mood. I mean, does it hurt to smile?
That's not necessarily true. Gunther smiles on the inside when he fillets an opponent's chest with his chops.
Gunther is so unflinching, as if nothing phases him.
The man's impervious to distraction because he's constantly focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, it's like watching a machine.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins.
The visionary and the revolutionary of WWE.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
Rollins is an architect, a visionary, and a revolutionary who adapts to challenges like a chameleon.
Seth Rollins will do whatever it takes, find any strategy to further his greatness.
Few superstars love basking in the cheers of the WWE Universe like Seth Rollins. Seth believes he deserves the adoration of the crowd and their chants drive him in the ring.
I don't think anyone would be wrong to call Rollins eccentric or an egomaniac, but even I have to admit, he really is as good as he claims.
Rollins has made a career out of proving that he belongs at the top of this industry. With the WWE Universe behind him, I don't see that changing anytime soon.
And in the opposite corner stands the ring general. Gunther takes pride in torturing his opponents and breaking their spirit.
Gunther will make the most decorated competitor doubt themselves. And then Gunther will destroy any hope they had while he just beats the hell out of them. Gets driven into the corner.
Clothesline in the corner. They're feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down and
a series of vicious stomps.
you can feel the resentment building with each stomp there. Oh, jarring uppercut. How humiliating. Gunther stringing together some impressive offense right now.
Gunther's doing whatever he wants, because he can.
That is attacking with malicious intent.
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped.
Delivering nasty stomps.
Knife edge chop.
Gunther with a burning lariat. A devastating attack by the ring general.
That was part of Gunther's plan all along.
These two trading one blow after another.
Ooh. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Bam!
Ooh. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
This is a war of attrition.
And now these two just pummeling the hell out of each other. That shot ends things.
Setting it up.
Boom! Gunther looking to attack from above.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap. Taking flight.
Tiny front drop kick. Rollins getting worked on here.
And Rollins in need of salvation.
These superstars just can't see eye to eye. But maybe they can sort out their differences in the ring.
If recent events are any indication, I'm not sure things can be solved so easily.
Yeah, this rivalry might not slow down anytime soon. Gunther cuts him off.
Hooked up. Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Uppercut!
Man. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Ouch! That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner. These two showing how well they know each other.
Shot to the back by Gunther, who has more devastating plans in mind.
This could end more than the match. This could end a career. Avalanche powerbomb.
Rollins may be laid to rest.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Cover! Strong kick out late into the match.
Definitely an unorthodox strategy. He must have something else planned. Kick to the stomach puts an end to that.
Ooh. Stops the kick.
Captured the leg. Oh, no. German suplex.
Oh, referee in the way.
Gunther back into the ring now.
Drop kick. Gunther now with momentum.
Gunther seizing every opening.
So well matched, these men.
Rollins on the move!
Stop!
Now Rollins needs to end this.
Here's the pin out before the count starts.
Look at the look on his opponent. The ring general showing off his power.
Now Gunther looking to secure the match. Makes the cover. And he's still in the game.
Amazing resilience on display from Seth Rollins.
How
It is just unbelievable. And Gunther's tank has got to be running low, guys. I don't know what his game plan is now.
Gunther with his opponent all the way up, driven down with the powerbomb. Gunther can taste victory now.
He's exhausted after what was a really tough match. And now look at this. Look at this mess.
Looks like this superstar wants a piece of him. These two may go right now.
No fear in the face of competition. The epitome of glamour and ability, Eve Torres.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Denver, Colorado, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Eve Torres.
A woman who will knock you out and then take a selfie. Eve Torres, an expert at finding weakness and exploiting it.
A woman who turned her back on the WWE Universe and never looked back. It was the best decision she ever made. Laying people out with a smile and a pose.
Here comes the pit bull of the women's division.
Representing American-made from Knoxville, Tennessee, Ivy Nile.
You know, Ivy Nile's not the biggest woman around, but Nile has honed her body into a finely tuned weapon.
Nile trains tirelessly in jiu-jitsu, cardio, and powerlifting.
Just look at Ivy Nile. She's been sculpted to be dominant in WWE.
Not letting anyone stand in her way. Eve Torres poised and ready for action here tonight, and I think it's safe to say Eve's proven time and time again that she knows how to make it to the top of the women's division and to the top of WWE, no matter what it takes.
I'm not sure I like what you're implying. For years, people have called Eve manipulative just because she knows how to get what she wants, what she deserves, both inside and outside of the squared circle. How is it manipulative to formulate a plan and execute it to perfection? Huh?
Just to be clear, I wasn't implying that at all, Corey. I was just highlighting Eve's go-getter mentality, which has served her very well in the past and could be the difference maker here tonight.
Oh, sorry.
And when it comes to Ivy Nile, we're talking about someone who is fueled by an inner rage and only really knows one mode: attack.
Pomp and circumstance were launched out the window a long time ago, Saxton. Ivy Nile's focused on destroying her opponents, and tonight should be no different.
Oh, goodness, blasted right into the corner.
Oh, face buster. Ivy is losing grip of this match now.
Ivy's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here. Oh, solid form.
Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat.
Perched in a dangerous position up top. It's about to get worse from here.
Superplex! You really have to throw caution to the wind to even consider hitting something like that.
And Torres has taken control.
Right now, Eve is
Batten down the hatches. These two are loaded.
so much pride, so much resiliency on display.
absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Who will break first? That is the question.
Corey, what do you think could pave the path to victory for Eve tonight?
Well, Eve has a unique fighting style, Cole. Obviously, there's her wrestling skill, but she's also got a jiu-jitsu background that only makes her more dangerous. That to the sky.
Crashing to the floor.
Went for a high risk towards the outside, but it ended up being in vain. Guys, they're coming dangerously close here. My goodness.
And now she delivers her back into the ring.
What now?
Stomp to the guts. Oh, an insult to injury.
The torque into the moonsault. Love it.
Eve's strategy paying off big time.
One step ahead once again. Eve Torres kick to the gut. Has her opponent back into the heartbreaker.
Does that finish Ivy off?
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down. Look who's here. Not expecting this.
Yeah, trying to get into the head of the winner here.
Look who's here.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 448 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Daddy and Dago, the Acolytes.
This is a top-level team, guys. Each of these superstars could be a main eventer by themselves, but together, they're even better.
Boys, it's yeet time.
Okay, well, first things first, Saxton, you should never
And their
yeet.
opponents, first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
This is a man who has bled, scratched, and clawed just to get near the top of the mountain.
Jey has an unbelievable connection with the crowd, fully behind him in everything he does.
From tag team excellence to the main event.
It has been an incredible journey, and the good news is we're not anywhere close to it being over. From one half of the greatest tag team of all time to his own man.
There's nothing like a Jey Uso entrance. Rezar is here, ready to deliver pain.
A man of few words, but plenty of devastation.
And representing the Final Testament from Albania, weighing in at 330 pounds, Rezar!
A former kickboxer and mixed martial artist. Can you imagine having to trade strikes with this guy?
Well, since then, he's developed a deep-seated anger and disgust for humanity. Everyone is a target when Rezar is around. You will find no mercy and no remorse from Rezar.
Looking to author another beatdown tonight. Classic tag team action set to get underway. Anything we should know, Corey?
Tag your partner, trust your partner, pin the other guys. Is that about cover it?
Sounds good to me. And another one. And here we go. The Boston Crab. Boston Crab, no more. Spine Buster. Coming in off the tag. Running heel kick. Quick reflex is so important in a match like this.
Big drop of the leg. Down to opponent, and a double axe handle smash.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Pin, shoulders are down.
But is it enough?
And a kick out.
You have to think this battle is starting to weigh down on him.
That's using your head.
I don't know if Jey Uso can withstand much more of this.
Somehow Jay's got to turn the momentum around.
DDT! Spiked him. Look at this. Boom. Nice.
Boom.
Kick. Super kick. Super kick.
In off the tag. Oh, my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and
Goodness gracious. And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
here they go.
This match could be over if they hit this. Boom! Stuffed right through the sternum.
Chop. A quick response to Jay's offense. Clothesline.
Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark. There's the tag. Oh, just deadlifting their opponent.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
You know, I didn't think we were going to go this far first.
I mean, with big personalities like this, it was only a matter of time, Corey. Looking for a scoop slam. No, slips behind.
Inverted DDT connects. He makes the tag here. Tag.
Gets him up down. Like being manhandled by a bear. Cross the shoulders, up and boom.
Check.
Shoulders down, this could be it.
He comes to the rescue for his team.
Is there any life left in reserve?
Eyes on that move.
What did you guys think of that match?
Incredible. Jaw-dropping. I loved it.
I'm only disappointed it had to end. Wait a second.
No rest for the weary, gentlemen.
Well, I can't read minds, but I'm going to assume that this man wants a piece of the champ.